Does that sound all right?
Good.
And when Liddy asked me to speak about Brendan, it was mixed emotions. Kind of a big responsibility. Brendan touched so many people and had tons of friends. How could I do a good job? I would love to include everyone and everything that is important. I will try my best. But keep in mind, we were all being thought of when I wrote this. Especially with all the photos and memories coming up on Facebook, past Brendan work, to not make this easier. More thoughts and things to include, but can't. It's tough, because this is just a small piece of a very big picture. So, who wants to put Brendan into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Okay. When someone is inducted to the Hall of Fame, it's like their peer group is putting them on a pedestal. Their peer group is saying thank you. That peer group is thankful and wants to honor you. So how does one get inducted to the Hall of Fame? First, there has to be someone who will induct them. And that's me. In sports, a great player gets inducted for his actions on and off the field. In music, a great guitarist gets inducted for his dedication to his music. With Brendan, it's a little more complicated than that. And it's hard to talk about because I was tough on Brendan. I wanted him to be a better surfer, but I didn't want him to be better than me. It was a bit of a conundrum. I wish I was a better friend to Brendan, and it hurts. I think of Brendan a lot. I truly, honestly think of Brendan a lot. I met Brendan in first grade and we became friends. We had fun as kids. A vivid memory was playing street hockey in front of his house on 42nd Street. He was a natural athlete and physically fit. Brendan and I were fortunate to live in a community environment with loving parents that gave us the freedom to grow, playing anything and everything. Indoor, outdoor soccer games were our first experience of winning or losing. That was good stuff. I started to notice Brendan's true gift and talent, art. His drawings and doodling were something to behold. He probably really didn't know how much natural ability he had at an early age, and neither did I. But as he grew, his ability got stronger and stronger, with no art instructor or teacher. Amazing to be around someone who just creates naturally. No struggle, innovative, unique drawings that came from inside his imagination, possibly influenced by his surroundings, culture, and atmosphere. The beauty of art, in a sense. Wow, that was awesome for me to see. I really didn't know how he did it. I could not draw great like that. I wonder what Brendan thought when he saw my art. I remember drawing waves and beach scenes. Brendan tried to give me some tips. I just remember that by the time he was in high school, his gift had matured and he was just raw talent. It's hard to describe. A lot of Brendan's artwork is around us now. I remember walking into his room on 21st Street, his studio, shall we say, and all the artwork that we see today on our t-shirts and Brendan word posters were created in that room. A special, awesome, vivid memory. We got into skateboarding, and we were true skate rats. Scott Pumpkinhead Roth, Matt Bucky Hauerslack, Mike Zane, Brendan Word, and myself had dedicated skate and destroy attitudes. Grinding curves, ollieing slopes up and down Dune Drive. Avalon's version of the Bones Brigade. Brendan liked the First National Bank of Avalon when it was on 20th Street, next to Dolly's Deli, and across the street from my house. I could look out my kitchen window and see Brendan skating by himself, practicing 50-50 grinds and rock and roll slides. He mastered the rail slides from 30 feet. He got really good at that. owning the bank. We skated every day. Our skateboards went with us everywhere. We built ramps, turning Brendan's house on 21st Street into a skate park. We got older and outgrew our regular spots. We had to build bigger ramps. The famous Mighty ramp was built on Stone Harbor Boulevard, where other skaters from other towns would come and try to skate with us. Brendan and I became grommets. Guys like Doc X, John and Joey Tracy, John Henry, Doug Deacon, and a few more older guys like George Salveston, John McCorston, Sean and Mike Keating, and all the 10th Street locals took the grommets under their wing and protected us and showed us how to surf. Forever grateful to the surfers who came before us. It was a competitive, strong surfing and skating peer group, and Brendan started surfing the contest, as we all did, and he did quite well. Brendan was a team member on the infamous, now legendary, New Vision team. New Vision, a surf shop on 22nd Street, was a part of Sullivan's, an old Avalon Seashore department store where you could eat breakfast at the counter in the back for $1. Sullivan's was owned by the Quinn family, and Jimmy Quinn was the team manager and owner of the New Vision Surf Shop. We were a carefree crew who dominated local surf contests and surf breaks up and down the East Coast. It was a really fun time, surfing, skating, with our team uniforms, jackets, and board shorts. Really prestigious and hard to be a team rider. Hard to get in with that group. You had to be known, competitive, and accepted by the other guys in the team. Team members like Tom Kirk, Jeff Cumming, Mark Haggs-Harrislack, Scott Scooter Gardner, Chris Gilday, Brendan Board, Brian Brown, and Johnny Porterman all took trips to Cape Hatteras, Florida, and the Northeast region. We grew a lot during our New Vision days, and we had a lot of pride as a team. I can't name everyone, but a lot of the New Vision team riders are here tonight. We were blessed to grow up near the ocean and beach. Without the older guys who came before us, we might not have found or received the greatest gift of all: passion, love of surfing, and the beach lifestyle. The ocean, sun, and beach has a powerful quality. It's hard to explain, but we developed, got it, we're hooked. Touched by God's Spirit of His love, a gift of health and happiness, also known as stoic. Brendan was stoked on the surf scene and the surfing community, which he received for free, mind you, from his older peers and surfers. It influenced his passion for skating, surfing, and art. The Brendan Board embodies everything he has received and he has given to many others. Brendan would love the idea of a surf contest benefiting other cancer patients and children in need, because he was humble, selfless, independent, friendly, and level-headed. Brendan didn't succumb to peer pressure. He did the right thing. He was smart, considerate of others, and good to his little brother Dave. But he would also be happy to give the great gift of passion for ocean and beach lifestyle to young children. Something they might not have gotten if there was no contest. Every year, new grommets come and surf, put the jersey on, and compete, listen to music, and look at art, and get hooked. Just like we did as grommets. And they received the gift of love, passion for surfing and the ocean. An amazing sight to see when a grommet child, at the end of the day, after the surf contest, you could see the stoke. the health and the happiness permeating out of them. That stoke rubs off on all of us, keeping the older guys in the water, bringing us all together, having fun, and living our lives with great camaraderie. The Brennan Board has done this for 25 years. For 25 years, it has given that great gifted stoke out. Truly amazing. Brendan's friends come back every year to serve contests and volunteer and help in honoring Brendan's legacy and memorial. What a success on a lot of different levels. Truly unbelievable how much Brendan has given to us. Just awesome. I remember when Brendan was diagnosed, a shocking, sad, traumatic diagnosis. Because of Brendan's love of surfing, his family, his friends, his inner strength, that diagnosis did not keep him down. His courage in the face of cancer was honorable. He kept surfing. I remember he could not wait to get back to Avalon from his treatments and surf with us. Surfing helped him. It gave him something. It gave him strength, something to live for. He did not close up, get depressed. He did not hide. He continued to go to school, being a good student, being friendly, and he continued to give. An amazing example of strength and hope. Very powerful, very strong spirit. God blessed Brendan. God saw the bigger picture. Through Brendan's spirit, we received passion for surfing, art, music, and friends and family. A gift that cannot be measured or bought. For all the Brennan Board has given us. For the grace he has bestowed on our little island. For the stoke that has rubbed off on all of us. On and off the water, and on and off this island. For giving that great gift of stoke out, Brennan Board is a Hall of Famer. Brennan Board is our Hall of Famer.
Maybe capped a little bit longer and go back to having fun. My son David has some